Hey there, welcome to day 60. Am I showing my stuff? Yes, I am. Okay. We have Bitcoin kind of back. Okay, well, we reached that big low of 52,515. Very dangerous level on September 6th. I think I was streaming that day. A lot has happened to me over the weekend. Yeah, Friday was the last day I streamed. Saturday was with my friends. Sunday was also with more family friends. Yeah, so didn't have a chance to stream, but now we're back. Today, Bitcoin is 57,000. We just hit 57,000 again. We did hit a high of 58,141. Big rejection from that area though, and now we're kind of just flat in the past couple of hours. But hey, we went from 52, 53,000 all the way to 57,000. We had this God candle in 4 hours of 3%. Crazy movement. We are up that 3% today in total. Yeah, fighting for that 57,000 mark. I do have a resistance mark from the super trend at 57,419, although they shouldn't really be used as resistances, but we broke out of this downtrend at least. That's what I'm seeing in the 4 hour chart. From here, we might see some correction, of course, from this large jump, but I think this is the start of a new uptrend. If you're noticing this, we're making higher lows, higher highs, right? Which is crucial. And I will just point this out by drawing this over here, right there. Yeah, so I'm expecting if we do drop, we won't drop too far, probably 55,000. Then because we're gonna need some momentum build up over here to hit this 58,000 mark over here, which that's the zone where we got this price rejection from. So it's gonna take a while. It's not all gonna be overnight, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, economy hopefully will not the economy, but like, well, yeah, I guess the economy. I'm expecting rate cuts. That's the main thing. We're expecting rate cuts from Jerome Powell, which will happen September 18. That is next week, Wednesday. What's crucial for now is tomorrow we're having the presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. More info on that later. I do have some news to share with you guys as well. How is my DCAing doing? We're making $6 in how many days? I don't know. Doesn't tell me. But hey, I did DCA at some pretty decent prices. I even hit 53,000. That's pretty good. See, this one's already making us $86. I know the rest is losing $67, $33. That'll all get much better once we cross 60,000. I'm going to try to accumulate as much as I can around these levels so that, when we're at 60,000, all these will be green. I don't know, maybe I'll sell them all at 70,000. I just want to see how much I'll get. 70,000. This will make us $449. I will be patient enough to wait for that. That's the best one though. 53,000 is when we bought that. So the rest will be a little less. 367,000. Come on. Come on. Okay, how about now? Well, there you go. Just got to keep spamming that to get it to work. The other one that we bought at 58,000, if we put it at 70,000, we're making 300, which is still not bad. And this one should be a little bit more. 333. And then 59,000 should be the worst one. Probably 200 is, yeah, 270. Pretty good. If I take profits at 70,000 for each of these. Might actually reduce them. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a trailing stop later once we cross 60,000 because I don't want this to drop under 50,000 again. Hey Bradley, how you doing, bro? Yeah. So that's the plan for this little DCA stuff going on. Of course, we do still have to do some trading. I was in the middle of back testing last time, so I'm gonna have to pick up where I left off from there. All right. Let's see, what else do I have to show? Okay, I just lost my chat. Cool. Hang on, let me try to get it back. All right, there we go. My OBS is acting up. I'm gonna die too. I'm starting to cough. I'm surprised I didn't get sick over the weekend anyway. So yeah, we're kind of back. We're kind of back. Let's check. Let's check. I do have this set up on my trading view. If we go to 1 hour, I think I really don't. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any opportunity either way, just in case. Just in case we find an entry. We actually do. Okay. Might have to enter this actually. Okay, we'll do it. We'll just do this for fun. Enter here, stop below here. 5,000 ticks would be there, and this doesn't matter. What matters is a stop level. We'll add this long position. We're on the right account. I'm gonna have to change the... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. And this should be here. Risking about 100. Yeah, I need more leverage. Give me 10x. This is much better. 107. What's my balance? I have 13,000. That's a lie. Oh, 8,000 available. No, that's not what I'm looking for. 10,597. That's what I have. So, yeah, 106 is good. We'll enter here. Hello. There we go. All right, let me adjust that. I think this is right. Hold on. When did I enter? 56,997. Okay. 56,994 is what I have here. This should be 997.06. That's my entry price. And since it's the evening, I'll look for 1 to 2 risk reward ratio on this one. I won't be looking for 1 to 3. That stuff is only in the mornings, and I don't stream in the mornings. I just use my main account. Okay, let's see how this one goes over time. I'm not going to enter the other ones. I do want to cover the news first, and then go to back testing. So that's the plan for today. Also, I should be adding the take profit before I forget. Add profit there. Make 212. Sick. Okay. That'll be fine. Let's move on to some news. I did title this Save the Ohio Pets. The dogs, the cats, the ducks. Why? Well, this video went viral. There's a lot of immigrants coming from Haiti. And this lady over here, you can see, for instance, has been caught eating a cat in the middle of the night. This is just like savagery that we're seeing in Ohio, in United States. Of course, this is when there's uncontrolled immigration, I guess, or just people can just enter and they bring odd customs that are not from the United States. So yeah, people will just get freaked out, weirded out by all this, and yeah, it's just terrible. But from this surged a lot of memes, of course. We do have now, like, vote Trump to save the cats, vote Trump to save the ducks, right? There's just a lot of this kind of stuff going around now. But yeah, it's pretty much all this has been coming out as like third world stuff. Haitian migrants terrorize Ohio, eat family pets, cats, dogs, ducks, etc. Crazy stuff going on there. Even Kamala is just literally bragging about dumping 100,000 Haitian migrants into American towns, saying that they need support, they need protection. Sure, they might need that, but I think this is an exaggeration, and come on, there's got to be better control than this, right? That's all we're asking for, just better control. In Germany, look what Germany is doing. I saw this and it kind of made me happy. They announced that they will be closing their borders, introducing border controls to protect their country. Comes after the right-wing party has done incredibly well in recent elections. So this is the ideology of the right. Of course, some people may not agree with it, but I feel like it's the safest thing to do if we want to protect the communities, at least in your country, right? That's what I think, at least. So that's what Germany's doing, and we're seeing some of this kind of float its way over to Canada too, because I covered this news a while back as well. Under Trudeau's watch, there was an alleged ISIS terrorist and torturer who actually managed to become a Canadian citizen. He was stopped on his way to commit a terrorist act. They found bombs, they found weapons. This is the drawings of the father and the son, both involved in this crime. They caught them, they arrested them, and they're saying, okay, now how did this guy enter Trudeau's Canada, right? They're finding videos and everything, like, of him literally beheading or torturing people back in the ISIS days. And, you know, a bit more background check in the immigration step could have possibly prevented that, in my opinion. Yeah, so Canadian politics, no good. Even Doug Ford. Doug Ford is a mayor or a premier of Ontario, something. He's a politician. I also did cover the news that Jagmeet Singh, the new Democratic Party leader, who cut ties with the Liberal Party, right? These are just two parties in Canada. And, he said that he would start his own kind of thing going on. But, people were saying, okay, so then call an election if you are truly against the Liberals, right? But I'm guessing he's refusing to do so. Why? Because this guy just wants to collect his pension. He's soon about to get it next year, so he doesn't want to call an election now. Just let everybody continue how messed up the country is till next year when we actually do have to do our elections in October, because that's a designated time to do it. So I don't know. It's getting strange now, this whole politics situation in Canada, all based on he's calling them greedy. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. There's greedy politicians on there. Here we have also President Biden. He's kind of back. He did mention something about mental health care is health care. He's putting out a new rule ensuring mental health care will be covered at the same level as other health care, improving access for 175 million Americans with private health insurance. So if you go like to the doctor for mental health problems, that should be covered by your insurance because mental health is what he's saying. I don't know about that. Well, I mean, yeah, sure. I guess I can agree with it. Not too bad either way, but still, doesn't cover the fact that he spent 40% of his presidency on vacation. Seems like he's back now, for now at least. What we're all really waiting for is the debate, which is tomorrow. Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, they will be debating on ABC News, muted mics, standing up, no notes, no sitting, no audience. Something like that was the rules. Candlestein mentions that it all comes down to whether or not Kamala can put on a decent performance and generate some sort of momentum for the Democrats. If she has a bad performance, we wouldn't be surprised if the media turns on Kamala like they did on Biden, which we're kind of starting to see now. More on that later on. We see new candidate placed at the top of the ticket after Kamala is told to step down. Kamala is fighting for her political life tomorrow night, and she's going into a cage match with the most experienced presidential debater in U.S. history, Donald J. Trump. The Dems won't admit it, but they are terrified. I absolutely agree with that. So, I don't know. Maybe she's got some dirty tricks up her sleeve to pull off this time. I don't know. But surely she must be preparing for this because otherwise it could be just destructive for the Democrats, right? So we have to see how that goes. Here is also like what I'm kind of talking about, right? Every time she like goes on planes or on the tarmac, right, as she boards a plane, she always ignores the press, right? You always see her just completely ignoring questions, not answering, not giving interviews. She did give one interview, but that was all like scripted, is what they said, right? So that's all. Like zero acknowledgement. Maybe she turns around and waves as the comments are saying. That's all the sheep need, right? But yeah, she hasn't been too public about her policies or any of that kind of stuff, right? Even CNBC is calling out Kamala's lack of interviews. They're saying that she hasn't talked to the press. She's been impossible to pin down on anything, which I totally agree with. She would barely mention anything of her policies. That's what we all want to know. What are her policies? Well, she did release what her policies are on her website, according to JD Vance. It's been 50 days since Kamala Harris became the presumptive nominee of the Democratic Party. In the dead of the night yesterday, she finally released her campaign policy page. And he posted a big thread on everything and his opinion on what her policies are. Obviously, we haven't heard Kamala say any of some of these, right? She probably did mention a couple of things. But yeah, like the only policies that we did hear from Kamala were probably just stolen from Trump or just outright terrible. Like the no tax on tips was stolen from Trump. The tax on unrealized profit and loss, that's just terrible for the stock market. Even Mark Cuban says that. I think it was Mark Cuban. Yeah. Here's one of the policies. Kamala Harris claims she wants to cut taxes for the middle-class families. But there's what's in her plan. I'm not going to read most of it, but I'll just outline a TLDR for you guys. Kamala claims she wants to make rent more affordable and home ownership more attainable. But that's not what her plan will do at all, because she's just going to give a $25,000 check toward a down payment assistance. How about you improve the economy so that we don't depend on your $25,000, because that'll just inflate the economy more, in my opinion. And I don't know, something has to change there. Obviously, I don't know if I agree with that one from Kamala. Vice President Harris claims she'll take on the everyday obstacles and red tape that can make it harder to grow a small business. However, under her administration, the Securities Exchange Commission has promulgated at least 47 rulemakings, the majority of which have not been mandated by Congress, etc. Here's number 4. Kamala Harris claims she wants to make our education system a pathway to the middle class. Okay. Number 5, Kamala says she wants to invest in affordable childcare, but again, that's not what her plan would do, okay? Number 6, Kamala Harris made it clear that she views American energy policy as a part of her wider fight against global warming. For example, she takes credit for passing the Inflation Reduction Act, which she claims lowered household energy costs while building a green energy economy. I don't know, that's a bit of a gray area, because to have this green energy economy, there's still a lot of cons to it. Plus, you still need non-renewable resources to make renewable resources. I guess I could see it like long-term it could be better, but it's just not efficient. And it's probably not something that we should focus on at this time, is what I think at least. Number 7, Kamala Harris says she wants to secure our borders. Her record tells a different story, of course, with the whole her being the border czar kind of thing and how immigration is. Just look at Colorado with the Venezuelans. Look at Ohio with the Haitians. Yeah, it's just, it needs to be controlled a lot more. She also was against Trump building the wall. Ever since 2017, she's been condemning it. Now she's agreeing with it. Of course, like, this is what I mentioned, like, her using Trump's policies, kind of twisting them a little bit to her angle of things. Because now, before if it was bad, now it's good, right? It just doesn't make sense. And last, but certainly least probably, Kamala Harris just wants to support veterans and their families, which she has completely failed to do so as vice president. According to JD Vance, this is all according to JD Vance. I haven't gone ahead and read all of this myself because it's a big wall of text. But yeah, there you have it in summary. That's what her policies will be, and this is likely, obviously, this is what she releases ahead of the debate, so that she probably will have something to talk about and know what to talk about when debating Trump. So we'll see how that goes, depending on when that will be, because I might not be home. I don't know what time is the Kamala Trump debate? Do we even know? Donald Trump often said, no. It doesn't tell me time. ABC News. I know it's on ABC News. So let me see if they got something. Rules. It doesn't tell me the hour. From how to watch, where the rules are. Okay, I guess we'll read this. If it'll load. Okay. I think he's going to lie, she said. Okay, that's pretty funny. Get out of here. I'm making this dark page because it's too bright. Tends to fight for himself, not the American people, is what Harris told about Trump. Questionable. It still doesn't say the time, or I'm probably not reading this right. Like, does it say AM? No, what about PM? It's probably PM, right? Okay, well, the time, and that's it. Nope. We don't know. I guess we'll have to guess. They'll probably mention it the day of. So, depending on when it is, the main idea is I don't know if I'll be able to stream it, or if I will be able to stream it or not will depend. So, yeah. Here's also just a little fun fact, speaking of Kamala Harris. Her dad's name is Donald J. Harris, which Kind of looks like Donald J. Trump, Donald J. Harris. That's pretty funny. Just a little fun fact. Here's some good breaking news. Well, I don't know how good this is because it involves China. They're likely to unban Bitcoin and crypto in the next 4 months. That's good. Brings more liquidity. China, probably the one with the most liquidity to bring into the markets. But we also don't want China to have all the Bitcoins, right? They do have a lot of Bitcoins, but United States does have a little bit more. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But this is all a big part of the plan of, including Russia with Putin, allowing Bitcoin and crypto for international payments with China and other countries. This, of course, involving all of BRICS. They have their summit soon, I think. They're moving away from the US dollar and are turning to crypto so that, to move away from the US dollar so that they can do their trades, international payments, right? That's interesting news, of course. However, there's Donald Trump, who is also planning to place a 100% tariff on all goods from countries that are shifting away from the US dollar if he's elected president, which that's very smart to stop BRICS from expanding, of course. They don't want to pay 100% tariffs if they're trading with the United States. But that wouldn't be good for crypto because, okay, so maybe then they shouldn't be using crypto. I don't know. So I can see a positive outcome for the US economy if Trump does get elected, but it won't be as good for crypto. But still, Trump is pro crypto. It will still continue going up. I don't think it will have too much of an impact. But I guess if Kamala does get elected, which is bad for crypto, of course, things will go down. But maybe that might be a little bit of good news of, BRICS continuing their thing, because I don't think Kamala will be able to stop BRICS. Depends. We'll have to see what she says in tomorrow's debate. It's just that, the trade-off, even though it's like the things that I just mentioned, I don't think the trade-off is worth it. The weighting of it is very unbalanced in that sense. I still would prefer, Trump getting elected, putting that tariff on them, stopping them from, I guess, using crypto and going back to the US dollar. It would strengthen the US dollar. And if the US dollar strengthens, that's kind of bad for crypto. But there's still a dozen other factors that will compensate for just these little bits of news that we have here in terms of BRICS, US dollar, crypto kind of deal. So that's what we have for that. There's a $725 billion asset manager named Bernstein who mentioned also that, if Trump does get reelected president, Bitcoin may reach $90,000. That's guaranteed. Bitcoin will be 100K end of year for sure if Trump does get elected. So that's what I mentioned. Even if Trump does get elected, it's still just going to be so bullish for Bitcoin and crypto that I feel like that BRICS scenario just won't really matter. And they're probably still going to do their own thing with crypto, just not as much. I don't know. I don't even know if this will bring enough liquidity. I don't even know if it's going to be a good thing either way, a good trade-off. So yeah, still I'm preferring Trump to win, and I'm okay with that tariffs on the countries that are stopping the use of the United States dollars. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Citibank says the Fed expected to cut interest rates by 125 BPS over the rest of 2024. What are my thoughts? My thoughts are no, I don't think they're going to cut that much. We're still expecting, I could pull it up right now, the CME group, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, the Fed Watch tool. Next FOMC meeting is in 8 days next week. We still have, I think, a 75-25%, well, 71-29% this increased, of a 50 basis point cut. We're not as likely to see a 50 basis point cut. If we do, then yeah, maybe we get the 125, because remember, we only have 3 more meetings left, right? We have one in, does it say, yeah, September? Okay, well, September is coming. November, December. Yeah, that's it. Just these 3. September, November, December. For us to cut 125 BPS, that's going to have to be, 50 in September, 50 in November, that'll be 100, and then 25 in December, sure. I'm more inclined to believe 100, because this would mean, 2 of them could be 25 BPS cut, and one of them can be 50 if that is in this FOMC upcoming FOMC meeting, that could be the case. But what the likely scenario is and what I think is going to be is just 75 BPS cut, 25, 25, 25 in each one of these months. Because also, if you do cut 50 BPS, people will still get scared. So really, there's no winning in this scenario. People will say, oh, you see, they're cutting so much on the interest rates because the economy is so bad, and everybody will get scared and start dumping again. So it's like, well, what do you guys really want? We do have to cut interest rates either way because that's a good thing. If we cut 25 basis points, like I said, people will not be happy that it was just 25 basis points. Oh, why not 50 basis points? So, yeah. Still, though, the guy from Citibank saying it's going to be 125 BPS for the rest of 2024, I don't think that's too likely. So, we'll see, though. We're going to have to see what Fed Chair Powell says on the 18th of September. All right. Here's a little interesting chart, not financial advice, of the years in which panics have occurred and will occur again. So, according to this little triangle chart that we have here, there was a panic in 1927, of course, the Great Depression, 1945, World War II, 1965, something happened, 1981, something else happened, 1999, what was it, the dot-com bubble or something? Why not 2008? Well, whatever. Or maybe it's here, 2005, well, 2007. What is this? Years of good times and the time to sell stocks and values of all kinds. Okay, yeah, 2007, yeah, sure, that would have been your last chance to sell stocks. And then everything drops until 2012. Things kind of pick up over here, 2016. 2019, though, of course, we had the pandemic. They're expecting another, I guess, catastrophe, seems like, by 2035, and then 2053. Weird chart. But, yeah. The good years is 2016 and 2026. 2016 was a great year. 2026 was a great year as well, according to this. I feel like 2021 was a better year. I don't know. Or, yeah, 2021 maybe, or 2022. 2022 is when things dropped. 2023 is when they say is the lowest point. C is this lower point. It's the years of hard times, low prices, and a good time to buy stocks, corner lots, goods, etc., and hold until the boom reaches the years of good times, then unload. Sure thing. Yeah, save this card and watch it closely. Okay, so I mean, it's worth it, right? I guess. Trying to predict the future, it seems like here. So according to this chart, 2023 was the lowest price. It's a good time to buy, though, which I agree. If you did buy, I don't know, crypto in 2023, that would have been excellent because you would have been booming right now, even with this low price of Bitcoin at the moment. Oh, we're dropping here. Anyway, and they're expecting the number B is the year of good times, high prices, and the time to sell stocks and value. So by 2026 should be the time that we sell, according to this. Then things will, I guess, drop. Nothing is going to be... I really doubt this. 2026 till 2032. Well, things will drop by 2032, it seems like. 2035 will have another catastrophe of some sort. 2039 again back here. Well, 2034 would be the time, your last chance to sell. Then it's 2035, some catastrophe. Years in which panics have occurred and will occur again. I don't know. Interesting chart like this. We'll see how that goes. I don't even know if I'll be alive by then, but sure. Anyways, we have some Apple news, and boy, is it worse than ever. Apple Watch Series 10 is out. It's a bigger display and thinner bezels. Cool. iPhone 16 came out, and it looks the exact same as last year's phone. Cool. And apparently even the shares are now selling off. People are upset, the investors, right, that Apple just launched the same iPhone for the 6th time in a row. Apparently there's some new changes, like what is it, a new camera control button. Like, is this invisible button, it seems like, where you just pressure it and it will open your camera, you hold onto it and it will take a video. Yeah, even Aaron here is impressed by more buttons being added into the iPhone. And also apparently Siri is becoming more AI assistant kind of deal. Yeah, they're keeping the action button on there as well. And then of course the volume buttons and power button on the iPhone. Okay, well that's all we have. Nothing too crazy either. Bitcoin is no longer in an uptrend. Should I close this trade? No, we let it ride out. I'm probably just going to lose on this. Anyway, that's what I was expecting anyway. Dogs is up 10% today. I do want to check out these cryptos. So let's have a look. Oh, crazy candle over here. 8% in that 4-hour pump. I don't even know how Telegram is doing. I don't think there's nothing new with it. Ton is also up 5% as well as not. Oh, I should be almost in profit with my other one. Because I have two entries in ton. One over here on this blue line, which unfortunately it was a negative for a while, but it has gone up again over here. And I think this is what, $60 profit, I think. And then this one, it barely reached positive, came back down over here. I'll wait it out. I'll wait until this reaches, I don't know, one of these two levels up here before I consider selling, because it has reached this level over here twice, like huge rejection from this level. So we still have a chance to reach this kind of area, but we have to be cautious in this zone because we might see another sell-off like this. But although these had a lot of fundamentals behind it, this is Pavel Durov's arrest, Telegram CEO, and now he's come out with statements like, oh, I'm fine, I'm not in jail, I'm just gonna regulate my platform more because that's what Europe wants me to do. So then, yeah, we're slowly climbing back up, keeping the momentum as well with Bitcoin, it seems like, for Telegram's coin, Ton Coin. Ethereum is up 1.79%, currently $2,342.50. We're stuck on this zone. We reached a low of 2,149. I think I saw that already on Friday. And yeah, and I told you guys, like, I had an order like down here, 212121, didn't get bought. I did have a previous order at 2150 that should have been bought, but unfortunately not. Hey, we're still not out of here yet though. Like, yes, we are having a green day, but we're still haunted by this downtrend line that's been a thing for a very long time, right? Still holding quite strong, I would say. Can I adjust this? What does that look like? Yeah, still, haunting us over here. So if we do increase, we'll stay either within this zone or we'll bounce off the line towards the downside, possibly until we reach a 2064. I'd say no less than that. Nobody will want to see Ethereum below $2,000, right? So yeah, from there we can see a breakout. I still think September, we're still starting September. We're still September 9. So we might still be within this range for a while more before we see any major breakouts, and we're expecting to see all of that to happen by October, so it's going to take a while. Solana, on the other hand, is up 3.15%, currently at $133.45. Also had a great 4 hours over here with a 5% increase. We kind of slowed down over here. We got some rejection at the 136 zone. We reached a max of 137 today. It did dip to 120. That's pretty good. I think I did DCA a couple times into here, so those are in profit on my main account. That's pretty good. Binance, not too crazy either. At least it's better than Ethereum. It's up 2%. The God candle was up 2.78%. Current price is $516.30. Reached a low of 470. I did not DCA into Binance. I don't really look at Binance on my main account. Oh, we reached a low of 398. That's pretty crazy. This was on August 5, your recession day, recession fear day. This obviously is no longer valid. I'm just gonna remove that. What do we have for this? Possible downtrend that might be either being tested or broken. According to Supertrend, we are still in that downtrend, so might need some more confirmation before we know for sure if we're broken out of that zone. Seems like, yeah, I feel like we're still fighting for it. We might still go back down into it though, so we're still gonna have to wait for some confirmation. I really don't have any like Fibonacci levels or nothing. I could probably draw one from here till down here so that we could try to see, okay, if we are starting to go back up, where could we see some slowdowns? So I'm going to draw that out. If I can put this here all the way to down here, something like that. Let me see this. Is this correct? Yes. And then how about the other one? Almost correct. Here, I'll just adjust that and we'll lock it in place. So let's see. Oh, it seems like we just hit exactly that zone. Okay, that makes sense. That's the reason why we are dipping here as well. for Binance. We even like, reached a low from here, bounced off of that, and now we're in here. So yeah, I'd say we might stay within this range for a while. That's my prediction, at least for the next couple of days. Or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow's going to be a very volatile day. But I mean, if they don't mention crypto, we're not going to see that much volatility in the Trump Kamala debate. Yeah, like I said, I don't even know if I'll even be here to see that. So that's all we have for now. Let me go back to 5 minutes chart. Looks like we are approaching an upswing. I hope we just make an upswing. Give me some profits on this one. Okay, time is it? 9:40. I've been at it for 35 minutes. I could end here. I'm trying to reach my water, but I do have to backtest. And I kind of do want to backtest. I'm bored. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to open my two charts. I don't remember where I left off. Or I probably do. No, I do not remember where I left off. Did I screenshot it? Let me look at my documents. Oh, okay. This is, we were doing 15 minutes and 1 minute. Okay, on Bitcoin. Yeah, so this is right. I changed the moving averages color, by the way, to like light blue and dark blue, just to make things a little bit easier for me. Where did I leave off? Let me look up here. I really hope I did save a screenshot. Looks like I did. Yes, I did. Okay, September 4, 11:25. Let's go there. September 4, 11:25. It's just still not far away. It's 5 days. Oops. Looks like it was here. Okay. September 4, what did I say? 11:25. So we're about here. Yeah. Oh, this was the last trade that we did. Looks great. Okay, cool. So we'll continue from here. And I should also do the same thing here. September 4. Oh, right here. I have it marked. Cool. Okay, so we could continue from here. Let me show my Excel. This is what I was working on last time where we left off, if you're not caught up. We were doing, so we're obviously starting with 10,000 hours of operation from 8 a.m. to 22 o'clock. I'm noting down every single time just to see what is a good time or not. I do also want to check what happens in the mornings, what happens in the evenings. So that's what I have it there for. The weekdays doesn't really matter if it's Saturday, Sunday, Sunday to Sunday is what I put here. We're risking 1% on each trade of our total balance. We're using a risk reward ratio of 1 to 2, but we're also checking what a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio would have returned us, which last time we left it off, we got a 9% rate of return with just 30 trades. Not too bad. And this is also within just a couple of days. 30th of August until 4th of September. That's what, 5 days? Yeah. So in 5 days, we make 9%. How's that? If we had like perfect scalping and entered this at every single time, at least that's what we get with a 1 to 2 rate of return. I mean, risk reward. If we use a 1 to 3, yeah, it's just 1% more. Not too crazy either. We're up $900 in profit in just 5 days. Imagine that. But I'm not a robot. But imagine if I could just code this into a robot, which I think I can. It'll be pretty hard, but that's what I studied fintech, right? So, I mean, come on. And pay, like, a lot of money for nothing. So, maybe I can. Who knows? We're using 500 ticks from the last swing for our stop loss too, which is different from the 5-minute chart. I would use 5,000 ticks because it's more ticks you have to account for. It really depends, right, on the asset that you're using. But yeah, I'm using 500 ticks for this one for Bitcoin. We're using Bitcoin on this. My final balance is my all-time high level right now, my max balance. We did reach a low of 9,798, so not everything was sunshine and rainbows. But yeah, still decent for now. We're not ending 6th of September. We're now ending 9th of September. Today, if I do manage to reach till today's date, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, I do also have to extend this. Well, that's not what I'm... Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Let's go to 60. Let's see if we can reach 60 trades today. 30 trades today. I don't know if I can. I'll try. Comments. I also leave comments over here to see You know, if it was a fair trade or if 1 to 3s worked, if there was any god candles involved, it's good to get that stuff in, I guess. This could be simple if I paste there and delete. No, this is not real money, Bradley. This is all fake money. Here. I also have to change this to 0%. Well, it's not there yet. But I will be using real money, like, on my actual main account. Did I see Nikocado Ivocado? Yeah, I did. The guy is... I didn't read too much about it because I don't like his content at all. But the little bits that I have seen is he lost a lot of weight. But apparently he was already losing weight and had pre-recorded videos about him pretending to be fat or something and still eating food. I don't know. Weird guy. I just find him repulsive in general. When you're gonna stream tomorrow's teaching for us? What teaching? Well, we have the debate tomorrow, but I don't know if I can because I do have to go to church. So, still up in the air. I also I don't even know when the debate is gonna happen. If it's like before church, I mean, even if it's like in the afternoon, I probably will be busy, so might not be able to. But I'll definitely do like I'll review the highlights and everything, or I'll just rewatch it. Yeah, I don't know. Depends. It's like Darman. It's a show. What about Darman? I know Darman, but like, what about him? $11:45. All right. Don't need my screenshot anymore. Okay. Okay, starting from here. Sorry. It ends at 13:15. I could look for another. Oh, tomorrow's teaching is a YouTube channel. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. Cool. Let's see. Here I have an entry. 12:17. Yeah, that's valid. Here, want to see this epic trade? Imagine I entered here. My stop right over there. 500 ticks would be 6. Copy this. I need my calculator to get my profit level, which would be up there. That's 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. And boom, look at that. Just instant profit. And a 1 to 3, could a 1 to 3 have worked? If I drag this up here. Because 1 to 3 would mean more money for me. If I'm risking like $100, this would make me 300 instead. Seems like in this case, no. Because it would have to reach up here, and we didn't reach those levels. We hit a stop loss. So 1 to 3 would not have worked in there. A 1 to 2 is fine though, so I'll still note it down on my Excel. What time did I enter this? 12:17. So we got a 2% return from that, and a 1 to 3 would not have worked. That's what I'll write on this. Back to this. Is this 13 o'clock yet when we had the big drop? Yes, 13 o'clock. This is no longer valid until... Here we see some up movements. I'd say at 15:30 until 16:15. So let's go to 15:30 right here. Let's see if we can find any upswings. We're already in an upswing. We got the downswing here, and we got an upswing here. So this is our entry on this candle. If I was doing this in real time. Go long here. Put your stop below this level. 500, this would be... What is this, 11? I assume so. Times 2 is that. That's what our trade would look like. And it would eventually reach, take profit there as well. But I'm interested if a 1 to 3 would have worked. If this was here. This would last longer. Yeah, it would have worked. So that's worth the wait, in my opinion. If you can make that reach here. Okay, I'll enter this in my Excel at 15:38. We made 2% and 1 to 3 would have worked. Let's go back. Valid. What else is this? 18 o'clock. What happens here at 18 o'clock? We're in an uptrend still until this happens. 1830. We cannot enter at 1830. But we're already in an uptrend, and we start going down from here at 1830 pretty much. So no entry here. 20 o'clock. We just have like 15 minutes from 2015 to 2030. I doubt I'll be able to find an entry, but let's see. 2015. It's just here. It's already in an uptrend till 2030. Yeah, we're already in a downtrend, so no real entries here. What time is this? 22 o'clock. The day is over. We don't trade after 22 o'clock. That's considered 10 p.m. So we go on to the next day, 8 a.m., which is right here. And I have to do the same thing over here to check what the trend was. This is 5th of September, 8 a.m. Where are we? Oh, I was here already. Okay. So 8 a.m. we can look for shorts because we're in a downtrend. Prices below the 2 moving averages until here, 9:30. So from here we can look for shorts, which we do get right over here on this candle, right? 3 moving averages are confirmed, cross downwards. This one doesn't count because the red is in the middle. This one, yes. So we'll short on this one at the close of the candle. Stop loss would be above this level. 500 on top of this would be 8 times 2 is that for our profit level. This is what our trade would look like. Let's extend that. Almost hits a stop over here, but we're still alive. And, oh, this eventually does hit a stop right over here at 9:30 precisely, too. So this one's a losing trade. I write it down. Time to enter 8:17. This is minus 1%. Next. Yeah, I'm still going to try to go for that whole 60 trades of this. Okay, let's see. We're still in a downtrend until after this. 11 o'clock. From 11, we can look for shorts until, yeah, 12:30. 12:45. What did I say here? 11. So let's go to 11 o'clock. Can look for shorts here. This is already in a downtrend. We make an up movement here, and downswing is here. We see it on this candle, so I'll enter here. Short position here. Oh, this is going to be a very short trade. Let's see. This would be 41. No, it wouldn't. 44 it would be. There we go. Times 2 is this. Yeah, this is an instant trade, and a 1 to 3 would have worked. Right there. On the same candle. Interesting. Alright, cool. What time did I enter? 11:13. 2%, 1 to 3 would have worked. I'm just writing that down on my Excel. Okay, next. Still 11. I have until 12:45. Do we make an upswing? We do not. Is any of these an upswing? This one is. What time is this? 11:52. We're still good. We can enter the next short, which is here. Short position on this candle. This is also going to be a very tiny trade as well. This is easy as a 9. To apply that by 2 is 33. Are you serious? Okay. Dangerous, and it hits a stop over here. Okay, that one's a losing trade. What time did I enter? 11:57. I'll just note it quick. And minus 1%. Next trade, this is 12:22. We can still look for shorts, technically. That's not valid. None of them are valid, and it's already 12:40. Okay, so from here, we don't enter anything until this candle. 15 o'clock. From 15:15, pretty easy to remember, 15:15. Right here, we can look for shorts until we get a full crossing upwards. So I would say here, 18:45. So let's look for shorts. We need an up movement first, which we get over here, and the downswing happens here. So this is where I'm entering my short position on that candle. Stop would be above this candle. This would be, okay, 48 plus 5, 53. Times 2. There. Almost hits a profit immediately. We go sideways for a bit. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. Is that a profit? That's not a profit. It missed it by like $1 or something. Do we get it later? Oh my gosh, it goes against us, and yeah, we hit a stop loss. That's crazy. I'm gonna comment on this later, but I have to write it down for now. 1538. We lose 1, and I'm gonna write here missed take profit. Or what do I write usually? Due to 5 ticks. Would the 5 ticks have changed anything? Yeah, probably. How much is this? Okay, so my lowest was 55,620. 55,616. Almost 17, right? So I missed it by like $3. Yeah, mistake profit by $3. This is what I'm writing on my Excel. Alright. Well, next trade. What time is this? 21:40. I don't think I'm entering here, right? Yeah, day is over by here, but we're in an uptrend for that time anyway. 8 o'clock over here. Let's go there. Just right over here. Okay, let's see. Looks like we got some economic data on the 6th of September. That was Friday, right? Yeah, non-farm payroll day. Look at the volatility it creates. We got a God candle of almost, yeah, 1% and 0.60% because of the non-farm payroll data. Okay, cool. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. We're looking for short until 8:30. So we're looking for shorts in the morning, which we're right here. We were in an uptrend. Do we get any shorts? We do right here. This is an entry signal for me, although I would probably be wise and not operate before the NFP data like this. But hey, we still have to follow the strategy. This would be 8, sorry. Times 2 is that. So let's see what happens. We hit a stop loss first, right before the data. If this, I mean, oh, still, even with this down wick, we would not have hit our take profit. So this is a losing trade. I'll write it down. 808 is when we entered. 808 minus 1%. We're still like 11k in our portfolio, so it's fine. So what happens here? Price shoots upwards. Is this candle considered an uptrend or no? This one. No, it is not. This one is. So we would look for upswing from 8:45 until this 9:30. 8:45, let's go there, which is right here, until 9:30 I said. So let's see. We're already in an upswing until we get a downswing over here. And that's already 9 o'clock. Okay, do we get an upswing? We do. Right there. That's our entry for long. The stop would be here. 500 right there. Multiply by 2. 21. Oh, that hits a profit. Nice. 1, 2, 3 would not have worked though, clearly. So we have to write this down. Time did I enter? 9:13. Oops. 9:13. Made 2%. 1, 2, 3 would not have worked. I feel like the 1, 2, 3s don't work as often in this scenario. But I feel like it is probably worth it. This I do have to change to... I have to drag this down basically till here. And okay, so this is a 13% rate of return. The max balance has to be, oh, that's already going all the way, good. And What is this? This is the final balance, which that is not correct. This should be here. Whatever this amount is. Initial balance is fine. I just did max balance. Okay, minimum balance. I think this is also selecting everything. Yeah, well, this should be selecting that too. Is this one selecting that? It is. Final balance is fine. Okay, just making sure that this is correct. We're at 1,300 profit. Not too bad. Today's, well, that day is 6th of September. Okay, cool. Next. Okay. Cool. 1 to 2 profit there. Price goes down. We're in a downtrend at not this candle, but this red candle over here. So from here, 10 a.m., we're in a downtrend for the whole day. I'd include this one too. We're just in a downtrend until this candle. 16 o'clock. So from 10 to 16, we look for shorts, okay? Go down. Comes up here. We enter the next short, which is right there. I missed it. This one. Looks easy. Short position here. Stop would be behind this level. 5 ticks. Or 500 ticks. Oh gosh. The numbers just get too complicated. Okay, let's see how this goes. Dangerous. Almost hits a profit. Almost goes towards against me. A 1 to 3 would have worked for sure. Yeah, there it is. 1 to 3 works. Right here. Okay, I will note this one down too. Time did I enter? I always forget. 10:42. And these are very specific times too, because I'm using the 1 minute chart. 2%, 1 to 3 would have worked. 11,564 is our new equity. Oh man, I'm tired. Okay. Time is it by here? 11 o'clock. Okay, we can still find more entries. We got the uptrend there and with immediately a downtrend. I wonder what happens here. We immediately flip to a down. No, we don't. It was not valid. My bad. We're still up here. This one's a downtrend. This... Okay, this green candle. Gonna short at the close of it. This seems like a very tiny trade. If I put this here. 5 copy times 2 there. It would actually go sideways for a bit, but it does hit a take profit here. A 1 to 3 would have absolutely worked. And we'll draw that out right here. Cool. Oh man. 2 1 to 3 trades in the same day. That's crazy. But we did lose in the morning there with the non-farm payrolls. Also, we did get a 1 to 2, I think, up here. We did. Crazy day here. A lot of volatility, and you see, all these volatile situations will just give you the rewards. So maybe I should be working on economic data days. Probably not before the news, though, as you can see from here. Or maybe I could probably take the risk. What if this did go down, right? I mean, it did go up before, so I don't know. It might just be a one-off case scenario. But anyways, let's go back to what is important, which was this one. 11:47 was when we entered. I'll write that down. 11:47, 2%, 1 to 3 would have worked. 11,796. So far, this is probably the most profitable strategy compared to the other ones, I think. 1,500. We're already beating what we did in Binance. Binance, I think, was the best one. Ton was terrible. We lost $23. Solana also pretty close. We're at 1,358. But hey, this could all go south. I could get like a 7 losing streak, it seems like. Ethereum, we made 1,000. Bitcoin, we made 900. And that's all I have. All right, let's go back. Yeah, but so far, like, we've worked less days. Obviously more frequently. But I could probably filter out, like, terrible times to work. I'm seeing already 20 o'clock is a bad time, unfortunately, but I don't know. We'll see. Hey, maybe it's a good time here. We have a 20 o'clock. I'm looking for 21 o'clock because that's the time that I stream. 21 o'clock. That's it. Okay, well, probably not as frequent as I'd expect. Okay. What else do we have? next trade. Let's go to the next trade. It is 12 o'clock. We have until 16 o'clock to look for shorts. Okay, so we get an uptrend here. We're going up until we go down right here. That's our entry on this green candle. So let's enter that. We're still in a short. What time is this? 13 o'clock? Yeah, we're fine. Put this here. 500 ticks. 9 right there. I like this moving average strategy. You can find swings pretty easily. There's a profit. Is it 1 to 2, 1 to 3 though? It goes here. It does reach eventually. Takes a while, but it does reach, and it's absolutely worth the wait. Just a couple more minutes to make another $100. That's fine by me. Where is... What was I even looking for? I forgot. Oh, yeah. Okay, what the time was. 13:31. Let's go back here. 13:31, 2%. Whoa, not 23. Relax. We made it to 12K. Equity. 1 to 3 would have worked. Alright, let's go back. We finished this at 14 o'clock. Like I said, we can go until 16 o'clock, so we're good. We got the upswing here. Looking for the next downswing, which is right there. Man, we're entering a lot of positions this day. That's crazy good. Or maybe it's not good. I don't know. This one might screw us over. We'll see. Calculator, multiply this by 2. Crazy day this Friday, 6th of September. Look how much money I could have made. Oh, stop loss got saved over here. Oh, we almost hit a profit here. I thought we would. Okay, well, we hit a stop loss here. Yeah. Time was this? 15 o'clock. It's almost going to be 16 o'clock, so we could probably stop from there. Anyways, we have to write this one down. 14:34 was our entry. And -1. We're back to 11,911. Almost there. Alright. Cool. What else? So 1547. We're still looking for technically shorts, or are we? Because we do get the down movement here. 15. Okay, what happens here? 1545. Yeah, I mean, the prices would be below the moving averages. I might have to enter here too. Which our entry is here. My stop would be above this level. Let's see, right here. 500 ticks would be 7. Whoops. Copy. Times 2. There you have it. Let's see, does this go above me or against me? Oh, it actually goes in my favor. That's crazy. Okay, cool. And a 1 to 3, could that have worked? Probably not, right? A 1 to 3, I don't think it works. Yeah, no, it does not work. Because it would have to stop over here. Right there, so that doesn't work. 1 to 2 it is. I'll take it. 1557, seems like later in the day. It's probably best to require less in terms of volatility. Time, what did I say? 1557. Well, that was like a last minute trade too. This was 2%. 1 to 3 would not have worked. Hey, we're still at least 2,150 here in equity. That's pretty decent. We're on 6th of September still, man. This was a crazy day. What even happened 6th of September? I want to show. We started the day at 8. Losing 1, made 2%. Could have made 3, 3, 3. And then we made another 2% here. If this was 3s, it would be 369%. -1 is 8, 7, 6, 5. Could have made 5% if I was using 1 to 3. Or if I was using this, I make, 8%. Okay, that's crazy. Somehow 1 to 2 is beating what 1 to 3 would have done. Suspiciously enough. Alright, cool. Been streaming an hour, 4 minutes. 44. Oh man, will I reach my 60 trades? I gotta speed up, I guess. Okay, we'll pick up the pace. Sorry, but man, Friday was just a crazy day. Seems like. Okay, 16 o'clock, nothing. Actually, I lied. 16:30, we can enter until 17. Well, here 17:30, 16:30 to 17:30. Oh, I'm already past 1630. We're at 1650. We can still look for shorts. That's already done though, so we have to wait for our uptrend first, which we get right here. And we go down. What time is it? 1750? My time is over. What happens here till the end of the day? No downtrends until this 2130 till 22. Will I find anything there? 2130. Right here. We have to be in an uptrend first, but we're already in a downtrend, it seems like. This I don't think is a valid trend. We're already in a downtrend. 2130 downtrend continues. Is this an uptrend? This is an uptrend. And then it flips. Immediately flips. I don't know if I trust that. I feel like I might have to make a rule on, hey, if this just immediately flips on the next candle, probably don't take it. But hey, let's see what happens anyway. I'm curious. Because it's literally just the candle before it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's literally this candle that we have to use. This would be 7-1 times 2, 14,000. See what happens. Almost, and it hits a stop loss. Yeah, I think I might have to make a rule here. I'll even write it in my my little notes, my comments part. 2138 was when we entered. 2138 minus 1. Flipped up to down. I think I'll understand what that means. Flipped up to down. Swing. Okay, I'm gonna retype all this. Come on, this is terrible. I can do better. I have to paraphrase. Up to down. One candle. Yeah, that makes more sense. It went from up to down in just one candle. That's probably something I could add into my rules that, hey, whenever you see that, don't enter. Drinking water. If you don't know what I mean by that, is this. Just look at this. This candle, you see all three moving averages, right? It's green, yellow, red. The next candle, this one, it's the opposite. Red, yellow, green. Like, it just immediately flips just like that, right? So, probably shouldn't be entering those kind of candles. I mean, it's been bad. This could have been good. It was good for a while. I don't know. I'll probably just avoid it if I see it again. And I also got a negative thing. Oh, I haven't been showing it. Darn. This is what I mean. You see, we have the three candles like this, and then immediately flips like that. And then goes against me. Okay, well, 22 o'clock, day is over. Let's move on to the next morning. Saturday. Saturday I was not trading. Saturday was a pretty flat day, seems like, anyway. Okay, starting the day off green, it seems like. We're in an uptrend until this hour. Time is this? 9:30. So let's go 8 a.m. till 9:30. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m. right here. 7:50. Do we get an upswing? We do here. At exactly 8 a.m. What do you say? I mean, that's an entry in my books, right? We start at 8 a.m. So we have to enter this. All right, we're starting off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're using this one. 4.99. This would be 9.99. Easy math. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Looks great. Hits a profit. 1 to 3 could have probably worked. I don't think it did. Oh, it does. But it takes a while longer, which I'm fine with. So we hit our 1 to 3 right over here. 8 o'clock a.m. Made 2% to 1 to 3 works. Next. What happens here? What time is this? 11:07. Okay, what happens at 11? We're in an uptrend still, so we can look for more longs until this happens. What is this candle? Let me just check. Yeah, price gets in between those two at this candle, so we stop at 12:15 from here. We get the downtrend, or do we? Hold on. No, no downtrend. Okay, here we do. Then we enter the next uptrend. I think this... Okay, here we have another example of what I just did with the two trades before, where we have all three moving averages pointing downwards, and then at the very next candle we have all three moving averages pointing upwards. I'm going to enter this again regardless, just to see what happens, but my instinct tells me not to do this. But we'll see, maybe this turns out perfect and I'm just tripping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're using this 500, gives me 700. Times 2 is that. Let's see what happens. If this is a losing trade, I'm out. Yeah, it's a losing trade. I mean, it starts off good, same as the other one, but it ends up hitting a stop eventually. 1 to 3, of course, would be even harder to try to achieve. 1120, I'll note this one down, and I'll put in the same comment that I did with the other one. 1120, minus 1%. This one's the opposite though, I guess. Down to up. Up, down, one candle. I'll understand what this means. Alright, cool. That's all we have for this. Next. Time is this? 12:37. Here we're downtrend. Oh, kind of tired, man. Alright, here we go. Shorts from 13:45 until 14:30. What did I say? This one doesn't count. This one does. 13:45. Let's go. Right here. We look for shorts until 14:30. Well, we're in a downtrend. We have to wait for an uptrend first, which we don't get. We do get it over here. But we need a down movement now. And I don't think we get it. We don't get it. What time is this already? 14 o'clock? Yeah, that's already out of my scope. 14:30. From here, well, we have one chance for a downtrend at 15 o'clock. What happens at 15 o'clock? It's already in a downtrend. And then, you know, it keeps going up, so that doesn't count. After this candle, we can see some down movement. 16:15. All the way until 19:15. So 16:15, let's get there. Right here. We look for down movement. First, we need an up movement, which we get here. And then now we need the down movement, which we get right here. Again, we're getting that candle thing where all three are upwards, and then we get the downwards. We'll try this one out too. Short position. What time is this? I just want to make sure. 16:35. Yeah, I'm safe. Here. Stop above this level. This would be a 9. I have this piece of paper in my way. Okay. Times 2. It's 11,000. There you go. What happens? This one's a profit. And it went to 3. Crazy. Okay. So this case it works. I think... I don't know. I don't know. This is an odd situation. It's my first time encountering this kind of thing. So I'm just trying to see what I can... what any kind of patterns I could get from it. But it seems like to be 50-50. Because twice it did not work, here and here, but this time it did work, and very well. So, I don't know. Maybe it's chance. Maybe I'll still keep it in consideration. Okay, 17 o'clock. I can go until 19 o'clock. So we get an upswing. We need the downswing right here. On this candle. Okay. Let's... grab a short position. What time is this? 17:32. I'm safe. Stop would be above this level. We need 700 times 2. See what happens. Oh, almost a profit over here. And we do eventually hit it before we start bouncing upwards. 1 to 3 would not have worked. My stop loss would have been taken out over here. So we keep the 1 to 2. Okay. How do I draw this here? What time did we enter? 17:32. We made 2%. 1 to 3 did not work. Alright, cool. Moving on. How many more trades do I need? I'm on trade 49. 10 more trades. We're at 7 of September. I think I'm just gonna, like, reach today's date. An hour, 14 minutes of stream. How about... I'll reach trade 50. And then I'll continue tomorrow. Because tomorrow we'll have even more data, right? It would be better. Or maybe I won't even be on tomorrow. I'll have an extra day to continue this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll do 2 more trades. I'm looking at this, by the way. We'll do these 2 and then see how we end up. And then I'll continue the rest later. I feel like I like this. Like, this kind of backtesting. But also I can, well, I'm losing data on other assets too. Because then I'm going to have to do the same kind of thing with Ethereum, with Binance. Crazy day. Okay. Let's not complain too much. 1915. The day here stop. Well, not the day is over, but no possible entries. 2030 to 2045. I won't even consider that. 22 o'clock day is over. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Next day, 8 a.m. See if we can find anything. Right here. No entries until this candle, which is 8:45. From 8:45 until 9:45, we can find an entry. So let's go there. Let's fly over there. 8:45. We're looking for shorts, by the way. Let's see. Up candle, down candle, and this is a god candle too. I would consider it 0.16% candle. What are the other ones? Yeah, we used like 0.10, 0.12, 0.20, 0.17. Okay. I mean, we still have to take it. So, what time is this? 8:47. Yeah, we're good. Okay, down, short, here. Stop over here. 5 ticks. 29 plus 5. I mean, plus, yeah, plus 5. 34. Times 2 is this. Oh, almost a profit. This is a profit. 1 to 3 would have worked. Yes. Over here. Right there. Right there. Okay, that's a winning trade. Let's go. 8:47 is when we got this. After this, we do one more, and I'll call it a stream. 2%, 1 to 3 would have worked. And this is a god candle as well that I want to write down. This was a 0.16%. 0.16% candle. I did not write percent. Okay, sorry. That's the Excel. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Okay. Last trade. One more. Let's go. Whoops. Okay. This is 11:17. What happened at 11:17? 11:17. 11:15, I guess. Okay, we're still downtrend all the way until 12:30. So let's go look for more downs. We have up here, and then we get down here. What time is this? 12:30? No, 11:40. We're good. Short position. This is our last trade. Putting a stop above this level. 5, 6 times 2. 23. There. How does this go? Profit. And does a 1 to 3 work? No, it does not, because we would hit a stop over here. Okay, so 1 to 2 it is. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. 11:40 was when we entered this. I'm also going to rate that 1 to 3 did not work. So I should write them on these, right? I've been lacking on that. 1 to 3 not work, and 1 to 3 not work. 2%, no. Cool. We finished with 13,147. That's crazy. Like, if I actually, like, did this perfectly, executed each time, yeah, like, I would have... Whoops, not there. There. Yeah. I would have made $3,000 in just a couple days. August 30th till... What day am I leaving this off? I'm going to have to screenshot this as well. 8 of September. Yeah, I'm over a week. $3,000. That's pretty crazy. If I genuinely did this. Okay, let me just save here with the dates and everything so that I know for next time where I can continue. Okay, cool. What is next? Let me go back here and here. 28% rate of return. Look at this. 28%. That's crazy. Okay. I do want to check out before I finish the stream completely because that was my 50th trade. We will obviously be continuing as time moves on. I do want to check how 1 to 3 risk reward ratio would have worked. So this would be a 3, this would be a 3, 3. This would be -1. This would be 3, -1, 3, -1, because it wouldn't have worked. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 no, yes. Yes. No. Yes, yes. Yes, skibbity dop. Yes. Sorry. 3, 3, -1, 3, -1. That's all. 12,342. That is a 22% rate of return. Okay, I'm going to undo everything. Remember, 22% rate of return. Okay. Wow, it actually does worse. A 1 to 2 risk reward ratio would perform a lot better than a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. We're at our highest point in the balance, 13,147. I would withdraw here, cash out, free $3,000 in just 30th of August until 8th of September. That's a week and 2 days. Not too bad. But that was if I was glued to my computer screen for 16 hours of work. Still, that's pretty decent, right? I don't know. You'd still have to find a way for this to, like, alert you. Still, not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Saving this, and I'll continue next time. Probably not tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow I'll be able to stream, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, I'll end it here. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe. And, yeah, still a lot more to go. So stay tuned for all this. I'm enjoying this. This is pretty decent. All right. That's all.